Hey, Alfred Kloos. Alfred Kloos, I did not see you in the chat earlier for the news. Arjan, my friend, this walk is for you, my friend. Scream Orange, how you living? What's going on? What's up, playa? Juice Golden, my favorite name in the history of the world. Juice Golden's in here. Rob H is in the house. We're just walking and talking. And it ain't no show until Tammany gets here, so... Is Tammany here? Oh, okay, Tammany's here. Alfred Kloos, how are you, my friend? I got a special walk and talk. A very special walk and talk. We're going to go somewhere we've never gone before. Times Square. Joe Hernandez is here. Alfred Hinkle's here. He was here earlier. Not to be confused with Alfred Kloos. We got two Alfreds in here. The only other Alfred I know is Alfred from Batman. Ari Sanders is in the house. Oh, I'm milfing. I'm milfing today. I'm out there milfing in the mob. It's supposed to be filming in the mob. By the way, we all know the song because it's on my show every day, but Rob, Naked Cowboy, doesn't know the song because he changes it every time. We're going to go to a place called Times Square. Now, this is a place a lot of people never heard of. It's off the beaten track a little bit. It's like out in the woods. So, but I wanted to get a couple people. We got 30 people in here. Let's start the show. I just came to Hard Rock. That's one of my locations. If you were on the channel last night, you saw me with all kinds of celebrities, including Martha Stewart. She was on the show last night, folks. I've had Keanu Reeves in there. I've had Boys to Men, Rob Bass. Come on. I bring you the stuff. I bring you the goods. I got Martha Stewart dancing and singing on my video last night. I got 12 views. What the hell's that about? Martha Stewart on the cover of Sports Illustrated. Okay, so guys, this is 48th Street. Coincidentally, even though it's one of my biggest accounts, I live on 48th Street. I have another account right around the corner, which is called Legos. But I wanted to show you this. This is crazy. So, even though it's Hard Rock now, this used to be called, we have all kinds of different sections in New York City. Chinatown, Little Italy, Koreatown, Wall Street. So there's all these different areas. This used to be Music Row. Restaurant Row is right there on 46th Street. This was Music Row. And this is where, right here, was Manny's Music. Manny's Music was the place where the Beatles, Jimi Hendrix, Eric Clapton, everyone bought their guitars from Manny's Music. Now next to Manny's Music was Sam Ash, but over on this side was Rudy's Music. There's a whole bunch of stores here. Some just sold brass, which is horns and what have you. Some sold guitars and basses. Rudy's Music right here. Guys, Hendrix bought his guitars right out of here. This was the greatest area, and I just moved here in 1990 and was walking down the street, and sure enough, I bought my first Les Paul right inside there. And now it's going to be a Starbucks and a Hampton Inn and a Home Sweet Home by the Hilton. And of course on this side you have the Hard Rock. That's mine, folks. That's mine. That's mine. And we're going to go to Times Square now. We're going to Times Square. We're just walking and talking. I might get a few phone calls. If I do, forgive me. What I'm not going to do is show you the watch. I don't want to sit here and show the watch. It's not fair to you. It's just not. All right. If you do come to New York, I'd love for you guys to go check out the Hard Rock Hotel. Right up there is a restaurant. There's a rooftop at the very top. The rooftop is on the roof, on the top of the roof. And right up there, I have a couple of my friends who have items hanging in there. One is Joey Ramone. I'm thinking about putting Joey Ramone in my intro, although my intro is about 30 minutes long already. And then Scorpio. I got two friends' stuff hanging inside the Hard Rock Hotel. I'm going to do a walk and talk today. And a lot of you guys have seen my walk and talks in Times Square before, even though I've never been there before. But I'm going to point out stuff that I like to point out, things that are important to me. The year was 1994. A young rapper by the name of Tupac Shakur comes walking this way. Gets right there when he hears a voice from the 9th floor behind this billboard where it says Hard Rock Hotel. You can see there's a fire escape behind there. From the fire escape he hears, "Yo, Pac!" Pac looks up, says, "What's up?" It's Little C's. Little C's is the best friends of Biggie Smalls. Little C's is a rapper, along with Little Kim, Biggie, inside the group Junior Mafia, which was Biggie's group. Says, "Yo, Pac! Big is up here with P. Diddy." They were up there recording Junior Mafia album. Tupac said, "I'll be right up." Tupac was coming here to record with some obscure rapper, Little Somebody, I can't remember. I think he was getting paid $1,600. Tupac was just arrested being accused of rape here in New York City. Tupac gets right here at this spot, 723. 723 is Quad Studios, and Tupac walks into that. Can't stop now, his brother outside smoking a blunt in the doorway. Tupac walks into the door. Two guys follow him in and shoot him 6 times. Tupac Shakur got up, rode the elevator to the top, and with bullets in him, and accused Biggie and P. Diddy of setting him up. This started what was called by the media the East Coast West Coast War, and both Tupac and Biggie were dead within a year and a half after that. Happened right here on 7th Avenue and 48th Street, my street. That's facts. That's facts. Now we're going to start the tour. If I don't get hit by a bicycle. Stay out of the green, folks. Stay out of the green. I live that way. A couple blocks. But we're going this way. A couple blocks. Gonna see the Naked Cowboy. He's gonna sing the Boogie Bob song. By the way, it's the #1 hit in Czechoslovakia. Google it. Boogie Bob, Boogie Bob. It's out there filming in the mob. Boogie Bob, Boogie Bob. Go to YouTube and turn the knob. The original version was go in your bathroom and turn your knob. And I didn't think that was appropriate. I didn't think it was appropriate. Oh boy. What's up, player?
Oh, God.
Where the hell have you been?
Oh, my God.
Dude, it's good to see you.
Great. Nice to see you.
Dude, I think of you all the
How are
time.
you?
How are
Yeah,
you?
I swear to
I'm
God.
sorry, I'm live right now. I don't want to blow you up.
How's everything?
It's great. Did the Watson ever open up again?
No, I said it was a
I know it became a very rough neighborhood.
Remember, it was Migrant Hotel for singles. They would give police beef, greed for about leaving. Now it's a family shop at the same migrant family.
Will it ever open again? You know, that was my favorite hotel.
They're making money
From the government
migrants. You
paying
think-
them $250 a night. Yeah.
Full of shit.
How are you and your family?
Good. Yourself?
I'm good. I'm good.
Thanks.
Any jury duty requests
No,
they
thank
send?
God.
Me neither.
still working?
They're leaving me alone. But my clubs are all back open.
Thank
I
God.
actually have the Hard Rock now right across the street
get out.
there. Phenomenal.
That's a nice spot.
Last night we had Martha Stewart. We had the swimsuit
great.
edition for Sports Illustrated. Very
That's
nice.
great.
Brother, I walk by all the time. I always want to see you, but I'm never going to bother you. I just saw you right now.
Please, always stop
God
by.
bless you, man.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Love
you, brother. Love you
See
too, man. You're good. All right, take care. I won't. I promise. All right, I met him in jury duty, and nice guy. Nice guy. He lived across the street from my favorite hotel. I would stay there every Monday to do my invoicing and to holler at shorties. And his neighborhood was confiscated by the city when COVID happened. Very, 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 very nice man. If you want to see what he looks like, rewind the tape. I didn't want to sit there with a camera in his face. You know what I'm saying? All right. I'm popular. What are you going to do? I'm popular. This is one of the best Italian restaurants in New York. It's called Olive Garden. Olive Garden. Just amazing. Well, some people call it Olive Garden. But look at this. This guy got a big ego. He's the general manager, Michael Garver. Has a big ass plaque saying, I'm the general manager. FOH, Michael. All right, where we go? Guys, I'm going to do a comprehensive tour of Times Square. That means I'm showing you everything. This sidewalk, crosswalk right here, I was almost killed by one of the biggest rappers in the world. His name's Lil Uzi Vert. I was leaving Times Square coming this way, and he came running up on a 4Runner, missed me by about 2 inches. Not a 4Runner. Look how beautiful that is. Wow. He was on a quad runner, the little motorcycles with 4 rims. And he was popping wheelies and doing burnouts, and he came close to killing old Boogie Bob. I was getting ready to call him a douchebag, but then people started getting his autograph. And I asked the one girl, I said, who the hell is that? I don't listen to these mumble rapper kids. She said, that's Uzi Vert. And I said, oh shit. I threw a party for him once. So I let it slide. Guys, this is where Times Square starts. Right here. Not in Times Square. In Times Square. This is 47th Street. 47th Street is home of the iconic Coca-Cola sign. I think that sign's been here longer than any sign. It changes and it updates, obviously. But it's been here forever. I don't know how much they pay for rent. This is where it all starts, to Las Vegas. It's going to go to that sign, the red one there. That's where, well, that's 43rd. It's going to go to 42nd, which is that building there. And if you look, you can actually see the ball for the ball drop. Thanks to my Galaxy S20 Ultra Plus, you can see. Try that on your iPhone. You can't do that on your iPhone, fool. That is the ball drop when the new year comes. By the way, we're almost halfway through this year. Hey, there she is. Hey, girlfriend. That's Joe's friend. How you feeling? You good? You out here getting your tickets off? All right. Get that money, girl. Get that money. It's good to see you. Thank you. Guys, I'm going to show you everything I can. That's one of Joe's friends. You've all seen her on my... Huh? Oh, that's my boy, yeah.
I see you downstairs.
Saw me?
Yeah.
Yeah, with the naked cowboy?
Yeah.
I always see him when I come. Always. Thank you, hon. Guys, if you're handed a compact disc, it's free. Tipping is optional. This sign is going to get you beat up. It ain't free. Ain't no brother coming on a train from the Bronx or Brooklyn to come here and hand out free CDs. Do not listen to this sign. This sign will get you murdered. If they hand you a CD, yes, it's free, but you got to tip them. Tipping is not optional. I dare you to try to get a CD from one of these brothers and then walk away and say, oh, it says tipping's not optional. I don't have to. Watch what happens to you. Now, my friend is the #1 CD guy out here. We're going to talk to O in a little bit. His name's Big O. His brother was a dear friend of mine. His brother was murdered by the police out here, shot 16 times. Killed for selling CDs. Well, he also had a machine gun on him, but he was killed for selling CDs. Anyways, we're going to talk to O, and I'm going to ask him what that means. Tipping is optional. We'll see if someone's CD. Guys, Times Square goes from 47th, where we just left, to 42nd. I'm going to take you to each block one by one, and I'll try to shout out the cool things that are happening on each block. This first section is called Duffy Square. Duffy Square is inside. Oh, okay, girl, you're gonna hurt somebody. Ain't gonna hurt nobody. Stay away from the costume characters. Don't go near them. Stay away from the hip-hop guys. Now, it's great if you got the money and you want to spend and you like hip-hop, you like breaking. Okay, I'm not doing that. It's a 30-minute deal. It takes forever. The reason they call this Duffy Square is because that's Father Duffy right there. Father Duffy was a World War I chaplain. He gave the last rites to over 700 men. They did a movie about him. I think it was starring Gary Cooper. It's The Fighting 69th. And he was in dozens of really horrible battles in World War I, but he didn't carry a gun, he carried a Bible. And in that statue, which I'll show you in a second, he's carrying that Bible. This right here is the famous Red Steps. The famous Red Steps, the name of them is called the Red Steps. This is where Jay-Z and Alicia Keys shot their New York video. You'll hear the New York song blaring out all over. I feel we're going to see a celebrity today, besides the Naked Cowboy. We're gonna go and see if we see some celebrities walking through here. You're walking through, you're going to see Madonna, Al Pacino. They all come through for whatever reason. P. Diddy. Now, those guys always have security, but that doesn't mean they won't come through. There it is. There's Father Duffy. By the way, I'd be remiss if I didn't tell you he's a Taurus. The mighty bull. What a beautiful statue. Look at him. He's a player. He got on the leather trench coat, leather boots. There's his Bible. Anyways, you can come here and kick it on the Red Steps as long as you want. Guys, when you see this is always a subway. However, there's no subway under here. I think since the 80s, it's got train noises. It sounds like there's a train. You'll hear some bells and whistles, but there is no train here, bro. There's no train under here. All right, we're gonna keep it moving. We're in Duffy Square. This is a very, very popular thing. By the way, if you're looking at the line, you're like, what's the line for, Bob? I'm going to tell you. The line is to buy tickets. Underneath the Red Steps is TKTS, stands for tickets. TK, tickets. Won't be here. They're not going to sell Hamilton tickets here because they're not giving you half price on those because they sell out every show. But if you want to, you go get in this line, and then you can buy yourself tickets for Broadway, half price day up. By the way, if you want to know more about Father Duffy, there's Father Duffy there. You just go here. You can hear him talk. He'll talk to you. You just go to Duffy, TSQ, which stands for Times Square, .org. Or you just do that little thing there. If you want to know more about Father Duffy, you can find out about him right here. All right, we're gonna keep it moving. We're gonna keep it moving. Oh, she's got attitude. You go, girl. She got attitude. Check the longitude, check the latitude, excuse me. All right. You can see the line is almost like Disney. It snakes around. And I mean, listen, you're gonna come here, you got 4 people, you're gonna save $300 coming right here. There's always performances going on here. We got one up here. I don't know what it is yet, but I'll get to it in a second. I highly recommend that you stay away from the characters. These guys are okay. These are the, you'll see them, every single one of them has a camera. These are the Times Square photographers. They're going to give you product for what they charge you. They're going to take a bunch of pictures, and then you can cash app them and they'll email them right to you, right in front of you. But these guys here, they're gonna get you, bro. They're gonna get you. Like they're doing to this poor Japanese lady right here. Her friend wants a picture with one Minnie Mouse. Now she has 2, all the heads go up. This is their trick. Now she's gonna say, let me take it now, let me take it now. Now, every single one of them wants to get paid. One of them is going to try to come block my shot. They usually do. These people will rob you over and over and over again all day. Stay away from the costume guys. I'm begging you. If you're going to learn one thing from me, stay away from the damn costume guys. All right? Remember I said that we started on 47th and we're going to 42nd? Well, this is 46. So 1 block down, 4 or 5 to go. Let's see, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know. I can't count. Another thing you want to watch out for is you see his thing, it says minutes per ride. You notice he's got the black flap covering how much it is per minute. It's supposed to tell you right there, $7 a minute. He's not doing that. He's got his black flap. He's looking at me right now, looking at me all sideways. I don't even care. Go ahead and look, Playboy. I'm showing him your scam. He's going to get you for $300 or $400 for a horrible pedicab ride. Horrible. He's gonna screw you, bro. Anybody who has their sign covered and it says, "Uh-oh, cops on him. We got a cop. Cops on him, telling him something. Move your bike. Get your bike out of here, thief." His is displayed $7.99 per minute. I want you to think about that. $7.99 per minute. He's going to go right here, and he's going to take you down there, and it's going to cost you $60 to get to the end of that block, and then $60 to get back. You're at $120. Plus, he wants a tip. He's going to get you $300-400. Stay out of those pedicabs. What are you, a moron? Stay out of the pedicabs. They're the biggest scam and ripoff in all of Times Square. That's fact. If you're coming to New York and you want to see a Broadway show, let me recommend one for you right now. The most phenomenal show in New York. My friend who used to work for me is actually one of the main stars. He plays Michael Jackson's father. Anyways, wonderful, wonderful show. You guys want to learn how to dance? You want to learn how to do hip-hop dance? Where's all my white folks? You ever wanted to get down and party at the club? Well, today's your chance. Turn, spin, pivot, step. There you go. Now get low, girl. There you go. Clap. 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 Yes, I got it. Clap. I'm in it. I'm in it to win it. Yes. You go, girl. You go, girl. Guys, I see naked women. Who in here wants to see some naked women? Sorry. If somebody bumps into you, the first thing you do is say sorry, then you check to see if your wallet's still there. These are the naked women of Times Square. Since the 1800s, the late 1800s, there's been a rule on the books in New York that you can be naked in Times Square, just your breasts. Now their breasts they're just painted. They're not, you can't look at them or they want $5. You can't look at them. Look, these girls are in shock. They're going to follow them. Their asses are out. There's going to be a bunch of them out here. They're allowed to be topless, but most of them paint their breasts red, white, and blue. Look at the little ones.
1, 2 step in and clap. Then we're going to do it to the other side. 2 step in and clap. So can we try that? Just
yeah.
That might be moment. 5, 6. Here we go. We should
try to keep it going here, guys. My transmission is weak. I need you all, everybody, to work as a team and let me know how we doing. How you doing?
7, 8. Shake to the right. Yes, I see you.
I want you to watch these while you're here because you will rack your balls on them. You have to keep your head on everything. You can sign up right here. Learn to dance. Am I clear, Tammany? Am I clear? This is the screaming lady of Times Square. Sometimes she's very aggressive. Today she's aggressive. Looks like she's going to punch people. I'll show you her. She has a dimbo in her hand. She has a guitar. And all she does, her gimmick is to scream. And what she'll do, people will stand around, look, like them, and just stare at her. Honey, why is that lady screaming? She's going to scream. But occasionally she'll have a bad day where she's violent. And she'll hit people. Guys, I've wanted to tip her a million times. But how do you walk up and tip someone who's aggressive towards you, screaming at you? He's getting his pictures. Most people will stay the hell away from her. You're gonna walk up and put money in her bucket right now? Sometimes she's upset and aggressive. I think she might shove people here. I've seen her hit people with her bucket. I've seen her shove people. I think standing out there all day and getting no tips is a problem. Guys, this is a monk. The monks are the worst thieves out here. They'll get everybody. They're going to get you for 60 bucks a piece by pretending that the donation will go to building a synagogue or a temple for Buddha. This is the flower lady of Times Square. She's going to try to sell. She might come try to sell me right now. She doesn't. She begs. She literally begs you. When you say no, she goes, "Come on, please." This one's a bad one. She's going to go up, and if you're a boy with a girl, she's going to go to the boy. Here she goes to this couple. Now watch. When they say no, she doesn't take no. She says, "Please, come on." She'll follow you down the damn street. We've got some more naked girls. Ass is crazy. Ass is crazy. Now, I don't condone it, but I followed them for 4 hours one time just to make sure they were safe. I should probably follow them now just to make sure they're okay. I don't want nothing to happen to them. So as a Christian, it's my duty. It's my duty. Now, if you film them too much, they turn around and say, $5, baby. Give me $5, baby. But I'm too busy walking and talking, ma'am. Remember, we started on 47. Then we went to 46. Now we're on 45. It's a perfect chance for me to tell you about Broadway shows. Now, The Lion King is technically the only real Broadway show because it's here on Broadway. Most Broadway shows are not on Broadway. They actually have nothing to do with location. A Broadway show means it's 500 seats or more. It's about size. That's what she said. That was stupid. I apologize. A Broadway show is 500 seats or more. I believe this one's probably 2,000. An off-Broadway show is $4.99 to like $99. That's an off-Broadway show. And then a off-Broadway are really small and they hold 100 people. I've been to many of those. A lot of my friends, you start your show on an off-Broadway. So Broadway is where the big boys play. It doesn't mean that an off-Broadway show isn't good. Doesn't mean that at all. Okay, we're gonna keep it moving. Got a lot to show you. I'm doing what I do when I do what I want to do. This, my friends, is Paramount Building. But this right here is MTV and VH1. Right there. Behind this sign, Carson Daly sat for years, and the #1 show on MTV was TRL, Total Request Live. Every day, Christina Aguilera, the Backstreet Boys, New Edition, whoever was popping at the time, Britney Spears, Whitney Houston, all right up here. And when they were up there, that whole thing's a glass window. When they were up there, there would be tens of thousands of kids down here. O-Town, whatever was hot at the time, they would come. You had to be on TRL, Total Request Live, with Carson Daly. And then this place would be swarmed. When it was Backstreet Boys or Christina Aguilera or any of those guys, swarmed, packed on both sides. We're not even halfway done with the tour. This is a Boogie Bob exclusive free tour. That's what I do. The year was 2001. We had devastating attacks on the World Trade Center. The city was in really bad shape. We needed a hero, but not just. Michael Jackson answered the call. He came out right there at Forever 21. Now, I shop at Forever 65. That's one of my favorite stores. Forever 65. That's where I get all of my cardigan sweaters. Anyways, Michael Jackson did his only once in his career. He did an autograph signing, and it was right there inside a Virgin Mega Store. That was the world's biggest record store at the time. And if you want, you could just type in Boogie Bob Michael Jackson. I have several Michael Jackson videos, but I was the only person. YouTube did not exist, obviously, but I was the only person on the planet that had the Michael Jackson documentary. And I get Michael Jackson actually coming out waving at the crowd. I was standing here. Do you see how this is 7th Avenue? This is Broadway. Well, Broadway used to be a street, just like 7th. You have 4 lanes there and 4 lanes there. I was actually standing on the hood of this African cab driver's taxi. He let me. I did about $8,000 in the damn hood of this guy's taxi, stomping on my big ass, stomping on his hood. But I actually filmed Michael Jackson coming out and waving at the crowd. That's a Boogie Bob exclusive you can see right here on the channel. We're going to keep it moving. We're just keeping it moving. I'm going to also try to get some numbers from some ladies. Ma'am, can I have your... No, she's married. Miss, do you? No. I'm trying. Let's see. Hi, ma'am. Could I get your... No, too young. Ma'am, could I... No, too old. I'm having trouble here. Not getting the numbers. Excuse me, miss. I'm new in town. I was wondering if you could tell me how to get back to your place. That's a Boogie Bob exclusive. Hi, ma'am. I was wondering if I could go back to your place and break a couple of the commandments. No? Ma'am, I like your outfits. I would look really nice crumpled up on the floor of my apartment in the morning. No? No. I don't like that one either. Baby, I had a really good time last night. It was so nice meeting you, and I love making love to you. How do you like your eggs? Scrambled or fertilized? No, not good, Bob. No. I don't think any of those are going to work. Here she goes. Hi, miss. Can I get your number, please? No. Damn. Hi, ladies. Anybody? No. Sir, can I get your phone number? No. Guys, I'm striking out left and right. Last night, I was all over. I had the ladies eating out the palm of my hand. Oh, they might have been pigeons eating out the palm of my hand. I don't know. But I'm walking here. I'm just being a player. I'm being a player out here. We're going to go to the corner, 42nd. I'm going to show you what 8th Avenue looks like. And then we're going to come back and do the other side of, I think the funner side of Times Square is over there. I think the fun side's over there. Hi, ma'am. Can I please get your phone number? No? I got to come up with a new strategy. Whoa! Brother, I walked right in a while. This is your spot. Guys,
What's everyone?
look at this. Why lie? Is that Japanese?
Yeah.
Why lie? I need money for weed. He's not going to lie to you. The one thing you're going to learn about Ninja, he don't lie. He keeps it 100.
Exactly.
Does the sign work?
Yeah, it does.
That's my boy. That's my boy. Brother, I love you to death. You're a great guy. He always says hi to the viewers. You would be surprised how many people always say, how's Ninja? I tell him he's great.
I would say hi to all the viewers.
Ninja, God bless you, brother. I hope that a lot of people come by, especially I hope a busload of Japanese tourists come by and read the sign. Has any Japanese people ever read that sign?
They read the sign, but they know it's all gibberish. So,
So it's not a real, it's just gibberish.
Yes, exactly.
Ah, looks good. It had me fooled. Thank you, Playboy. Have fun, man. I'll see you later. Guys, that's Ninja. By the way, Ninja is an amateur lawyer. This guy is well-versed in anything to do with search and seizure. He'll tell you section and penal code. Now, I used to be able to tell you the penal code, but that was in college. He'll tell you verse after verse of what you can say to the police, what you cannot say to the police. He sells marijuana out here legally in public, and he knows his rights. He knows when they can stop him and when they cannot stop him. Shut up, everybody. Here's a cop. Everybody be quiet. It's a cop. All right, he's gone. He's gone. All right. Guys, if you want to see a comedy show, you don't go to this guy, because he's going to give you tickets. First of all, it's free, but it's a 2-drink minimum. 2-drink minimum. The drinks are $30 each, so that's 60 bucks. And you're going to see Chris Rock. You like Chris Rock? You're going to see his next door neighbor. Guys, you like comedy? Oh, I do. You like Chris Rock? Oh, I love him. Well, his next door neighbor's performing tonight. I think you'll like it. I think you'll like it. I want to see Chris Rock's next door neighbor perform comedy. All right, everybody, be quiet. Here's another cop. Don't say nothing. Just be quiet.
That's CBS.
All right, we're cool. I think we're cool. We're cool. Guys, I'm doing a show in the next few days of every Broadway show. Heads up, Playboy, heads up. Can't walk with your phone. You gotta keep your head up. Be like Tupac. Keep your head up. Can't walk with your head down, bro. You're gonna bump into somebody. I'm minding my own business here. I shouldn't have to watch out for you to bump into me. I'm gonna be doing a tour of all the Broadway shows. Every Broadway show. Most of them. There's some obscure ones I won't see, but if you want to see where all the Broadway shows are, I'm going to take you. And then later on that night, I'm going to take you on it's a Boogie Bob exclusive tour of blowjobs. Where to get free blowjobs anywhere out here. It's pretty gross. I don't think you're going to want that tour. Pretty gross. Now look at this. Mickey Mouse grabs this young girl. Get your hands off of her, dickhead. He's grabbing this young girl. That's not cool, bro. To grab a child, get him in a damn headlock. They're very, very aggressive. Look how many here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 12 characters. Walking through here is like a damn gauntlet, bro. It's a damn gauntlet. They are really aggressive. Look at it. They stop, they see one, and 12 run up. I'm going to show you how aggressive these guys are. These are the worst people in New York. You've got 1, 2, hooky monsters, or Elmo. That's Elmo. Sorry, I don't have kids. You're going to have 5 or 6 of these Mickey Mouses. Guys, you can go online and get a Mickey Mouse or a Minnie Mouse costume for about 60 bucks. So she could buy that Mickey Mouse, that Minnie Mouse, for 60 bucks, and then literally earn that in the first day. There's a Donald Duck. Now he's pretty rare. He's the only Donald out here. Look at how they're grabbing these people. I'm going to show you how aggressive they are. They'll grab your hand. They'll get you in a damn headlock. They'll pull you over because they're going to get money that way. They're not going to. They all hate me, by the way, because I sit here and film them. I think this is a scam that should be stopped. I think it's okay if you want to take your picture with what do you want, player? What are you looking at? See, they come up behind me. This guy here. This guy. He turned his bitch ass around because he didn't like me staring at his ass, asking what the hell he damn near had his. They all came behind me to intimidate me. And they haven't done that since I almost beat up the Hulk and Iron Man at the same time one time. I was just so infuriated. Guys, I'm not a cop. I don't care what people do. I just don't like them taking advantage of these people. I live here, and it's a bad look for New York. I don't know why the police haven't stopped it. He's behind me saying they love costume characters. We don't. They're thieves. There's a thief and a con man, the Iron Man right there. decides to yell in my ear that he loves costume characters. I don't. They're thieves and con men. And there's 30 of them. They will aggressively pin you. And I'm a very nice person, bro, but I can only take... I'm not insulting him to his face. He's going to insult... Look at my man's jacket. Oh my God, I've been looking for Colonel Sanders for years. Look at Colonel Sanders living his best life in New York. All right. Listen, I have several shows on the thieves. First of all, look at his horrible costume. I don't understand it. You got it. I don't get it. I'm sorry if I'm coming off like I'm cock blocking or hating. I just think it's really, really uncool that the city lets them do it. So what they'll do, basically, guys, is this crowd will come across here. Now, these are all people coming from work, most of them, because it's 5. This is a rush hour crowd. But when you see the kids, they'll typically attack the kids. Look at this lady's got Jesus is the true God eternal. And the Jewish guy will not even talk to her. She has a sign around her chest that says Jesus is the true God eternal life. And she tries to talk to the Jewish kids and they completely shun her, turn their back on her. Religion can be really ugly out here. I've seen it happen 100 times. These young men, their job is to ask every single person walking by, are you Jewish? Are you Jewish? If you are Jewish, they want you to join. Okay, here is this poor lady. Now watch. Look. Okay, they snagged her, right? He's showing the license. I'm a license. As soon as they take the pictures, the heads go up. Watch this. Here goes the heads. All right. As soon as the heads go up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 want to be paid. Now, I'll watch for him to pull out his money. She's thinking it's free. He already took money from her. Look, they might just walk away and not pay. Look at these guys. They're lining up. Where's our money? Where's our money? Only one. They got a 5. So all 7 of them want to get paid. Just like this. Look, how many run over here? Look. This Spider-Man got one guy. So 14 of them come running as fast as they can. No, me too, me too. Watch this poor bastard. Watch this poor bastard get robbed right now. All the heads come off. And you should pay me. Let's see what he pays them. You're my friend. He's got coins.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
He's got coins. Look at Spike. Look at.
Have a wonderful day.
Iron Man is trying to cock block me. That's why he's saying the thank yous, because Iron Man sees me filming and he doesn't want to come across as a bad. Now he's happy I'm leaving. Who you talking to, Playboy? You better watch your mouth, homie. I've never said a bad word to you ever. You call somebody a bitch, you get knocked out and get your shit took. Don't do that, Playboy. I've never disrespected you. I'm just showing people that you're a thief. So's your mama. So's your mama. So's your daddy. That's what they do. I'm a nice guy, you know. I don't talk about people's mama. But I started walking away. He called me a bitch. And that's a game I don't play. I don't care how tough he wants to be for his little buddies. He's a little scumbag. They all know me out here. They know that I never, ever, ever confront them. I never say anything to them. I'm very nice. I tell you when they're a bitch. I started walking away. He said, bitch. I turned around. His eyes popped out of his head. Like, oh, shit. I absolutely have no problem putting the camera down and knocking him out. I don't want to. That's not what I do. I show you guys thieves and con men. What, you think I'm never going to see him again? I see him out here every day. And I had the beef with the Hulk. The Hulk started crying out here one time. And so did Iron Man, the other Iron Man. You cannot call a man a bitch in his face and him not say something. Do I want to get in a fight with this guy out here? No! Of course not. He started coming behind me and saying, we love costume characters. He was trying to sway you. Then the guy tipped him a couple coins, he's like, thank you, sir, thank you, we appreciate you. No, he doesn't. He did that because I was filming. I'm not a tourist. I've been coming out here for 30 years. All right. Little excitement. A little excitement on the Boogie Bob show. Look at her. She's selling the chorizos. She's got the chocolate sauce. You can get yourself the chorizos here, or you can get yourself some fruit. Lots of fruit. I think it's $5 a cup. Lots of fruit. I got a guy out here playing guitar. Don't call me a bitch, Playboy. Behind my back, and then when I turn around, I act like a little bitch. He's got a Fender acoustic. He's got to get a better amp. I have that same amp. It's just not good enough for out here. He will triple his money if he invests a couple dollars on an amp. Don't get knocked out and get your shit took. I might be out here tomorrow wearing his costume. All right, what do we got here? This is we have a baby at home and he can't hear. He needs hearing amplifiers. I really appreciate your help to donate. This guy has a child at home, he says, that has hearing impairment. God bless him. We're doing a Boogie Bob tour. Just fist fighting people in the parking lot. That's all we do. We're just fist fighting people in the parking lot. Guys, you like NASDAQ? I don't know nothing about it, but this is NASDAQ. They have a show. He's actually on the air right now. Look at him. Hi, Mom. I usually got a handsome guy sitting there. He's not wearing a suit because he's casual. I'm casual, so you can invest your money with me. I don't take it as serious as some of the other guys. This is there's a co-host. Anyways, this is NASDAQ. When a company goes public, they ring the bell up there. Oh no, look at, is this ain't the same Spider-Man. This ain't the same guy. I'm thinking that I'm walking away and I'm thinking I might get into a damn fist fight with this guy. It's not the same Iron Man, different Iron Man. All right, guys, we're back on 43rd Street. I just wanted to show you how they rob everybody. Here's the Hulk. Me and the Hulk used to be bloodthirsty enemies. Not anymore. If you're ripping off tourists, I'm never going to say to them, he's a thief. I'm never going to call you a name. I'm just going to document it so that my viewers will avoid them. And if you call me a bitch, it could lead to something really ugly. Guys, there's the New York City Police Department. It's the smallest police department in New York City. It's a substation. And it's right at the bottom of the ball drop. The ball drop's at the very top. You can see the pole sticking out. I hear some rock and roll somewhere. I hear some rock and roll. I hear some guitar. Let's see if we can't get to the bottom of it. Guys, this is the recruiting station, the red, white, and blue recruiting station. You got the Army, Air Force, Navy, and Marines. You could just join right here. I think it's a speaker. I think it's him. Sometimes you'll hear some of the most amazing guitarists just chilling out here. Guys, this is something that means a lot to me. It's the Medal of Honor recipients from New York State. These are people who got the highest honor. The Medal of Honor is the highest award for valor in action against the enemy force, which can be bestowed upon an individual serving in the armed services of the United States. And they have every campaign, from Civil War, the Indian campaigns, the interim, the Boxer Rebellion. That was the Mike Tyson in Holyfield. World War I, World War II, of course, Korea War. My father was a Korean War hero. And of course, Vietnam, my father did 2 tours of Vietnam, was a hero there as well. And the Global War on Terror, presented by New York Council. This was presented in 2008. most people have no idea it's even here. We're just going to keep it moving. Keeping it moving. Guys, what you do want to do when you come here, stay out of the green. Now, it's almost shocking that no one's coming right now. But they will. 100,000 bicycles will come through here a day. And people like her will cross the crosswalk and not realize that this is for people delivering food. It's a narrow walkway right here. See how those people are coming? So I might be inclined to walk on this side. The problem is this is 3 feet tall. This curb is 3 feet tall. So you get out there, let's say she's on a scooter and she's rollerblading, and the guy on the scooter behind her is almost running her over. He's ringing his bell like, get out of the way, lady. She's got headphones on so she don't hear him. And then here comes these guys. And some of these guys on these motorized bicycles come by doing 60 miles an hour and they break your ankles. Please stay the hell out of the green right there. Stay out. Don't go on the green. Walk in between. All right. This, my friends, is Good Morning America. It's a huge TV show in New York, but it's obviously a national television show. Every morning, Monday through Friday, they have huge celebrities that come through. I've had Jane Fonda on my show, of course, Sybil Shepherd. I've had the Korean B2K, whatever they're called, biggest pop group in the world. Jane Fonda, Ashanti. You come here, if you come to New York and you want to meet celebrities, just check your TV guide, and Monday through Friday there'll be somebody great. You'll always see Robin Roberts. She'll come out and say hello. You want to do some TikToking? TikToking? Yes, indeed. I'm walking. Come TikTok right here. Oh boy. Oh boy. The lady's yelling at me. I didn't even do anything. I'm used to women yelling at me. I feel bad that me and Iron Man are not going to be close friends. I feel really bad. You know what? I'm not inviting him over for Christmas. He's off the list. He's off the list. He called me a bitch because I show him robbing people. I'm the bitch. Now, he could have called me a snitch. That would have been more appropriate. The ticker tape goes across. Senator Tim Scott makes it official. He's a Republican candidate for president. Tim Scott, Republican, very hardcore GOP, African-American senator, very smart. He will get less than 0.1% of the vote. So I don't understand who pays the money. He has absolutely no shot. I might as well run for president. God bless him. I think he'd do better than Trump, but he has zero shot. Suggests any indictments in Trump election investigation would likely come in August. Listen, I'm not into interfering with anyone's election, but if someone is indicted for a crime, they should be indicted whether they're running or not. Not because they're running, but whether they're running or not. Remember, we started on 47th. We went all the way down to 42nd, where I almost got into a damn fist fight with Iron Man. By the way, Iron Man doesn't look like he does in the movies. He looks a little weak. There's the Palladium, guys. I brought you Vanilla Ice, Tone Loc, Rob Bass. Palladium right there. Right there. Anyways, we're going to cross 44th and head back to 47th. I'm giving you the exclusive tour. I have a video where I teach you how to meet celebrities. And the celebrities that day were Martin Lawrence, a couple guys from Survivor who I didn't care about, but the rock and roll supergroup Aerosmith. Look at this guy dragging his scarf down the street. Bro, your scarf is dragging on the ground, bro. Oh, you're too lazy to... I don't know. I can't right now. And this is, remember, there's a Lion King. This is a Viacom building owned by Paramount. And, but where it says CBS News, that's a new show right there. And Oprah's friend Gail does the show there in the morning, the CBS morning show. But This used to be VH1. On the other end where it's green down there, that was the MTV I showed you earlier for TRL. This was all VH1. So if you wanted to meet Stone Temple Pilots or Aerosmith or Rush, you would come to this side. And I have a great video where I teach you how to meet Aerosmith. On the video, I had a group with me. I was teaching them, they fell apart. They still got to meet Steven Tyler, Joey Kramer, and the other dude. I can't remember the other dude. Brad Whitford. Oh, and Joe Perry. I think they got the whole group. But they fell apart. They didn't do what I told them. Guys, when you're going to meet a celebrity, I don't care if it's Britney Spears or Reggie Jackson, do not run up to them. You're not going to meet them. They have these things called security guards. See if these people were celebrities right here. If this was Wesley Snipes walking at me right now, I don't run up to him. I stand right here and Wesley comes to me. And then when he gets right here, I say, hey, Wesley, I'm a big fan. Boom. There's your photo. There's the whole 9 yards. You cannot run up to him with the other 45 people. Let them be the crash test dummies. They get kicked out. You sit back and you reap the rewards. That's how we do it on the west side. All right. We're still walking and talking. I got nothing going on. Here's some more people ripping off these poor family. As soon as they take the picture, first of all, they wanted one picture with Minnie Mouse. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All the heads come up and all the hands come out. The guy in the blue has his hand in his pocket to pay them. They all want to be paid. Every single one of them. Every single one of them wants to be paid. Come on, bro. They sit here and they grab you. That's not the Iron Man. Different Iron Man. They sit there and if they're just sitting there and you come to them, great. But if they're tackling you and shit, not cool, bro. Not cool. Not cool. All right. I'm still out here trying to get numbers. Ma'am, can I get your number? No. Miss, are you interested in me calling you? No. Sir, can I have your Cash App? Send you. Another one of the biggest scams in New York, in Times Square, is the break dancers. Now, I managed a very successful breakdance group in the 80s. And these guys are actually very talented. But they've got these guys lined up over here, and now they're going to milk everybody's pockets. For 1 hour, they'll walk around with this bag. Here she comes. Ooh, he missed her dollar. She put hers back in her pocket. They're going to milk you they're going to walk around with that bag. Sir, sir. And then these poor bastards right here, they have to pay $20, $30 each. And they stand there for an hour. I think we need to go back and see the naked girls of Times Square. It's very important for my journalistic integrity. Very important for my journalistic integrity. Guys, I never come to Times Square looking for a fight, ever. I come to spread love and kindness, but I'm a normal, okay, it's a cop, everybody be quiet. Don't say nothing. Just, no cops. All right. Iron Man came behind me first. Him and his buddy started staring over my shoulder, looking at my screen. When I called them out on it, then they started making comments. Remember I showed you the Rose Lady of Times Square? This is the Rose Lady of Times Square. She sold these to someone. They felt bad, they bought it, and then they just dump them here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to plant these bad boys right there, and hopefully somebody will come by and enjoy these used flowers. Now, I promise you, naked women, here they come. Let us, this is strictly, well, she has a bra on, so technically she's not naked. She has a bra on. Maybe I can get her number. Excuse me, miss, what's your number, ma'am?
Hello.
Now, she has paint. She has paint. She loves New York, apparently, by her ass. It says, I love New York. She loves New York. They wear really tall feathers, so you can see them from anywhere in Times Square. There's a couple more over there. Not that I'm coincidentally going in that direction. Just a coincidence. Strictly coincidental. Some of you know me, some of you do not. I was in the entertainment business for decades in New York. Some of the biggest stars on the planet were friends of mine. I don't have any more because no one cares about me no more, but this place right here, here's the world's smallest cop car. Looks like a clown car. This right here was Planet Hollywood. And my bosses, the owners, was Robert Earl, very wealthy businessman from England. Keith Barish. Hey, what's happening? I don't know why he did that. Gang, 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 gang.
What's up, guys?
What's the deal, son? What's the deal? All right. You yell gang, gang. They always laugh. I'm 60. I have no more slang than he does. So what happened was, I got a job at Planet Hollywood, and the owners, Robert Earl, very, very wealthy man from England, Chris Barish, Keith Barish was the father. Keith Barish was a producer. He did movies like The Running Man, The Fugitive with Harrison Ford, and then you had the three big named owners. And I'm going to show you them all three right now, and I'm going to tell you a story about each and every one of them because I have videos. I got receipts. This is Sylvester Stallone. We actually have the exact same hand size. Boom. This is Sylvester Stallone, Sly. Nicest guy in the world. Absolutely nice. It was my friend's birthday, and he sang happy birthday to her on the phone. She, 35 years later, never forgot it. Bruce Willis, even nicer than Stallone. That's a New Yorker, very down to earth. He's going to tip you $2 every time he walks into your bathroom. Guys, I owned a bathroom attendant business inside of a lot of Planet Hollywoods. So I became good friends with Bruce. I have great video of him on my channel where he actually serves me a beer as a bartender. If you want to see Bruce Willis serving beer, he was considered one of the greatest bartenders in New York before, in Hell's Kitchen, where I'm from. By the way, he grew up, he became famous on 49th Street, Hell's Kitchen. I live on 48. Sylvester Stallone, his middle name is Gardenzio. Sylvester Stallone and his brother Frank were born in Hell's Kitchen. That's a fact. Along with Tony Orlando, knock 3 times on the ceiling if you want me. And of course, Alicia Keys. That girl is on fire. A lot of rich history in my neighborhood. And last but not least, to round it out, is the douchebag. Arnold Schwarzenegger was never kind to me, was never nice to me. He wasn't mean, he just didn't give a shit. He would sit there in the same room with you, never engage you, never talk to you, but as soon as Entertainment Tonight came in with a camera, he's like, I'll be back, hey buddy, how are you, little guy? He didn't care about anyone. Now since I'm here, why don't we go around the dial and let me give you some celebrity stories. If I don't have them, I won't. Like, by the way, they stole all the tags. So you don't know who a lot of these guys are. However, my friend David Spade, they didn't steal his tag. He's nothing, I guess. I think he would laugh his ass off if he saw that no one wanted to steal his tag. David Spade used to come into my bathroom all the time. In fact, all of the Saturday Night Live guys from that era, Phil Hartman, what a wonderful guy. God bless Phil Hartman. Chris Farley. But David Spade would come into my bathroom, him and Kevin Nealon, and I wrote 3 scripts for Saturday Night Live. Only one made it on the air. Of course, they didn't credit me or give me any money. It's a Kevin Nealon is on an airplane. Is on a. They did one airplane thing. Are you yelling for me? Hold on a second. Watch my back over here. They did one airport skit that could have been mine. It wasn't, but they did a bathroom attendant skit where I think it was Harvey Keitel, but it was Kevin Nealon was the bathroom attendant. I gave that to David Spade. He used to give me his retainer. He wore a retainer for his teeth, and he used to keep it in my bathroom when he was upstairs taking photos. Nick Jonas, I don't know. I never met him. Don't know nothing about him. Clint Eastwood, I met 100 times. Don't care for the man. Jackie Chan, probably one of the nicest celebrities in the world, does all his own stunts. Was almost killed like 10 times. I actually fell for it one time when they said Jackie Chan was dead. I put it on my Facebook, my Instagram. I shouted him out. Had a picture of me and him on there. Turns out it was a lie. He was still alive. Jesse J, don't know who the hell that is. Alec Baldwin. Alec Baldwin was very, very nice every time to me. He hates the paparazzi. Harrison Ford, very, very nice to me. Hates the paparazzi. Mel Gibson, very, very nice to me. Hates the paparazzi. I don't know who this one is. Does anybody know who that is? By the way, they're tearing this building down, so all these are going bye-bye. I don't know who that up there is. Can carry somebody? Will Smith. My story about Will Smith. Will Smith was married before Jada Pinkett Smith. Will Smith came into Planet Hollywood and got into a big fight with his first wife, like a yelling and screaming in front of everybody fight. He came into my bathroom, shut the door, security stayed outside, and only me and Will Smith sat in there for 30 minutes talking about women. He had tears in his eyes, he was crying. I didn't hug him, I didn't know him like that. He was fresh Philadelphia, born and raised on the playground where I spent most of my days. Will Smith, before his big fame, he had a couple movies under his belt, but nothing like today. This is Jessica Simpson. I only know that because I know her signature. Robert Pattinson came way after me. Ashanti, she's been on my show, as you know. Patrick Swayze. My story about Patrick Swayze. Met him one time, super nice, very handsome. One time I'm at my house, I was watching the movie Roadhouse, and I said to myself, why can't I be Patrick Swayze? His body's insane, the women love him, he can dance his ass off. He also had a beautiful song, a #1 hit, I think. She's like the wind through my trees. Love Patrick Swayze, plus he was a badass. I really pictured myself trading places with him. I would do it in a heartbeat. He died like the next day of cancer. I'll never forget when I heard the news, I was like, oh my God. The grass is not always greener on the other side of the fence, my friends. This one here is, I don't know who the hell that is. Nichols. Something Nichols. I don't know. I can't put it. Chris Tucker. He was after my time. Stallone, of course. I've been with Stallone for years. Elijah Cuthbert. Loved her, but again, after my time. Joe Jonas. Got another Jonas up there. Couldn't tell you anything other than I think he's a great artist. Kevin Bacon. Kevin Bacon used to come in all the time with his wife, Kira Sedgwick. Very, very nice guy, extremely talented. Bruce Willis, who's been a friend for 30 years. Luis Guzman. I met him about 3 times, never at Planet Hollywood, but always in New York. Sean Connery. Met Sean Connery. He was drunk off his ass. Very nice to me. Hates the paparazzi. Selma Hayek, I have never had the pleasure. I love you, girl. Just feel this name tag right there. That's Selma. Fine ass Selma. Arnold Schwarzenegger, I have about 50 stories, probably about 40 videos that I've filmed of him. Not a fan of the person. Loved his movies, did not care for the person. Mario Lopez, again, he came around after I was gone. And Billy Crystal, who, by the way, look how big Billy Crystal's hands are. I don't know if I believe that or not. Billy Crystal, one of the nicest people in all of the entertainment business. After I left them, I went to do a place in this building. Because this Planet Hollywood was up on 57. This building right here was called All-Star Cafe. And my bosses for that, same owners, Keith Barrage and Robert Earl, but the bosses, the faces of the company, Shaquille O'Neal, Wayne Gretzky, Tiger Woods, Monica Seles, Ken Griffey Jr., and Joe Montana. And then Charlie Sheen bought in because he was a very wealthy man, and Charlie Sheen became a very dear friend of mine, and it all happened right there. That's how I became a big shot. And now I'm just some douchebag who goes around fighting costume characters in Times Square who call me a bitch. You bitch! I turned around, scared the crap out of the guy. We got Michael Jackson. We've got Michael Jackson. All right. I got to keep it moving or I'm going to get demonetized. I got this guy playing his music right here. And I probably just got demonetized even though I walked for 2 hours. All right, let's keep it moving here. Hi, ma'am. Can I have your phone number? I hope you guys are enjoying the walk and talk. I got 71 people in here, 52 likes. How's that possible? How's that humanly possible? I've got action, drama, naked women, fist fights, celebrity stories. Michael Jackson, right here, came out, waved at me. I got that one on video. If you want to see the Bruce Willis serving me a beer, it's on my channel. Just type in Boogie Bob and Bruce Willis. It'll come right up. Hey, I can promise you this. There's not one YouTuber in the world that has Bruce Willis serving them a beer. That's fast. And guess what I ordered? Bud Light. Because I don't drink. I didn't know what to order. I didn't know what to... This guy's running red lights. He doesn't care. Okay, this will cheer me up. Naked women again. This should cheer me up. Ever since I almost got jumped and beat up by the... take your picture with Pedro. Guys, if you hurry right now, you could take your picture with Pedro. I don't know who the hell Pedro is. I don't know why you would want to take your picture with Pedro. Here comes the ladies again. I'm just happy to be crazy. That's insane. Take a photo, guys. Take a photo. Here comes 4 more breasts. By the way, I'm not belittling that they are human beings. I'm not saying that they're less than breasts. I was just showing you breasts. I have the utmost respect for all women. Ma'am, can I get your phone number, miss? Miss? Can I get your phone number? No. By the way, I'm just following them coincidentally. It's funny because if you walk behind them, you'll see, look at this guy. He's trying to get his camera out so his wife don't see him. Oh, he'll get some footage. They're going to turn around at some point because they know all the creepy men out here. Oh, excuse me, sorry. Are looking at them when they walk by. Here's a monk. This guy's robbing everybody for 60 bucks a piece. He's going to get you for 60 bucks. Trust me. I do want to show you this. This is new out here. I featured it on my show once. It's for pickpockets. I've been talking about pickpockets out here for 30 years. Oh, we got more naked ladies over here. Strictly a coincidence, folks. This is the 10th. Look at this guy. He's running down the street boxing cars. He wants to fight cars. There's the, girl, you're gonna hurt somebody, girl. Hurting my feelings right now. Wear your backpack on both shoulders. They're going to teach you how not to get robbed. This is a public service announcement. Keep your wallet and stuff inside of your inside pockets. Because you will walk by and someone will bump you and they'll get your wallet. It's very condensed in here. Over 360,000 people on average per day come through here. Pickpocket prevention tips: carry your bag close to your body, place your wallet inside your front pocket, carry only the cash and credit cards you need. Be aware. This couldn't be more clear. Okay, you see the guy right there in the red? See that guy in the red? Watch this. Watch this. Oop. Oh, I'm sorry, sir. I apologize, sir. Boom. Look at that, folks. I just got his wallet. Hey, here's that Pedro guy again. If you want to take a picture with Pedro, no, thank you. Thank you, sir. Pedro's got a knife, and he's dancing the salsa. And if you don't tip him, he'll stab you. You can take your picture with Pedro. I don't know why you'd want to. These ladies right here, look at all the people around here filming them. That's going to cost you $20. By the way, Shorty right there on the right is fine as hell. I ain't gonna lie. 25 each. Whatever you can do, guys. 20, 25. That's a racket, bro. That's insane. That's insane. 25. Guys, we're back in Times Square. I did want to show you the statue, but I got sidetracked. That's Michael Cohen right there. Michael Cohen had 3 or 4 of the biggest songs in the world back in the early 1900s. You're a grand old flag, you're a high flying flag, it's something. They're all patriotic. Over there, over there. Send the words to beware. Let's see what else he did. 45 minutes from Broadway. I don't know that one, but I know this one. He's a Yankee Doodle dandy. He's a Yankee Doodle boy. La la, something like my Uncle Sam, born on the 4th of July. And then, give my regards to Broadway. Something, 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 Times Square. Look at her ass, guys. This is insane. This is insane. Why don't I have 800 people in here? Her ass alone should have 800 people in here. And then, Mary's a grand old name, and Harrigan. I don't know any of those songs. I do know this guy. He's the nicest guy out here. He's not robbing people. He's dressed as a famous flea. There he is. What's up, Playboy? How you doing, my friend? Look at her. She's singing. She's got the speaker set up. There's a whole, this is not, these are not costume characters, bro. This is gang members. They're arrested all the time. Arrested all the time. Almost done with our tour, folks. Then I gotta go. I hope that you guys had a fun time. I apologize that I almost got into a fist fight. I could have handled that better. I just really don't like someone calling me a bitch. Not cool. Not cool. Guys, do not do this. They're making a fool of you and they're taking money out of your pocket. Don't do that. It's cool to come watch the show. I look rich. A lot of times I got jewelry on or a nice watch. I'm also extremely handsome. So what happens is a lot of times they'll think I'm rich. Someone tell this kid to please pull his pants up. I'll give him $30 right now to pull his damn pants up. $30 cash. And so what they do is they try to manipulate me into being into the thing. Here's an old guy, let me get him. Bro, no, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Here's my old pal, the Hulk. Now, me and the Hulk were enemies for years. Hi, Hulk. What's up, OG? How you feeling? Sorry, man. And we were enemies for years, like enemies. And fist fight enemies. And we made it out together. So this guy here, well, actually, he took his rim off his bike. And these guys will ride around here with no rim on their front tire, which means they have to pop a wheelie. They have to pop a wheelie and they cannot land their bike. Very common for the kids out here to take their front rim off the bike. And there's a big bike community out here. Even the girls are involved. Hey, girl. Pull your pants up, Playboy. Please. Damn. The worst things are made of. These streets will invite you. We did it! We made it all the way through Times Square. No fist fights. Close. Close. Now I gotta watch my back from Iron Man for the next couple months. I haven't read the chat for a while, so I'm gonna come up here before I get off. I'll say hi to all of you and thank you. Depending on what it's looking like at Krispy Kreme, I might show you how they make the Krispy Kreme donuts. If you haven't seen it before, it really is cool. I mean, I'm leaving the area and the guy says, "Bitch!" That's the wrong one, bro. I don't think he thought I would turn around. I'll give him credit because he usually they turn and scour like rats off a sinking ship. He stood there for a little bit. I think he was embarrassed because all his friends were looking. But he stood there, called me a bitch a few times, called me a gay slur. I think I said your mama a few times. And then your daddy. I'm not the type, I'm not really the type to call people names. I don't want to hurt anybody, even him. Even if he's a thief ripping off tourists, I don't want to hurt the guy. We're just walking. Walking and talking. Guys, I have some really cool videos. I've done the M&M store a few times. It's a great tour. It's the M&M world. It's huge, massive. If you want to check out M&M world and some of the cool things they sell there, I think you guys would like that. Oh boy, these guys are all wearing matching Hawaii shirts. 7 of them got matching Hawaii shirts on. I gotcha. So guys, if you come into the store, they're all from the same thing. This is where it all begins, right here. Right here, guys. You'll see them in there, and they'll be putting the dough together, and it doesn't look that clean today. But, so they put the dough together there, and then they go up and down this chain over and over. And by the time they get over here, the yeast or whatever has rose a little bit. You see them going up the chain, down the chain, down the chain. They finally get over here, and they get kicked out into the oil. So once they're kicked out into the oil, you see the bottom. Only the bottom is cooking because it's in the hot. Don't use the word grease. They don't like the word grease. So it's in the hot. So like Krispy Kreme is what started my gastritis. And once they go there for 30 or 40 seconds, they get flipped right there. And now you can see they're golden brown where they were. They're white, they're flipped, now they're golden brown, and the white part is now upside down, and they're getting cooked as well. And sometimes they get some that are mangled, like that one. That one's mangled, and the white one's upside down. It didn't get flipped. And this guy's job is to throw the bad ones out. So then, they're gonna go through here. That's their most popular donut, by the way. And they go through this. This is called the Tunnel of Love. This is the sugar. This is the waterfall, the sugar waterfall. Look at that. It's a waterfall of glaze. And you can see the donuts. Look at that. Uh-oh, I'm getting a, you know. Can I say boner on here? No, I shouldn't. I'm getting a woody. And then they come through the icing. On the other side, you see they're all shiny. Look, dull, shiny. Then they're going to do that figure 8 all the way around, and they'll come out here. And this guy's job, once these get to where he's at, he will put them in boxes. His job, he's the box guy. But once he sees that mangled one, that ain't making it in a box. Look like a damn chicken wing. Look like a chicken wing. Anyways, you ain't getting that one in a box. His job is to make sure they look good. And this is a Boogie Bob exclusive. And then, pardon me, sir. Sorry. Then you can come over here. Excuse me, miss. Right behind you. Sorry. Thank you so much. That's my fault. Thank you. Guys, they have a great little gift shop. Tiny gift shop. But you want to get yourself a donut that never ends. And you could chew on this for years. You'll never... And they've got all kinds of little Christmas ornaments. Times Square. And up here, They might yell at me because I'm taking cuts, but I'm not buying nothing. You got your hats, bucket hats and what have you, but here's the finished product. Now guys, this donut right here is $10. $10. And they'll serve it. It looks like a Rolex box. You see the boxes up there. That's the $10 Times Square. It looks like a Rolex box. It comes in a really nice box. And there's your donut. And these are all your different types they've got here. Where's the old fashioned? Since I'm old fashioned, where's the old fashioned? Ooh, look at those. Glazed blueberry cake. And this one here's got banana pudding with the little vanilla wafers on it. And then they'll box them up. They're a little expensive, guys. You got to take out a mortgage. These are the ones we were just looking at. The original glaze. Then you have the chocolate ice glaze, but then you got the little baby ones. That's the classic assorted minis. And this is where I meet a lot of my lady friends. Hey girl, can I get your number, man? No? I just don't have it today. Oh, by the way, key lime pie. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Talking about my girl. My girl. All right. I've already been copyright struck 30 times. I might get arrested. They do have a cool thing in here for the kids and adults. You push this, you pull it out, and they got these little paper hats. Usually the hats are sitting right up here. There you go. Most people don't even know. I've got all the riches, baby, that one man can claim. I guess you say, make me feel this way, my baby, talking about my girl, my girl. I got sunshine on a cloudy day. I've even got the month of May. All right, I got a little crazy. I'm sorry, I apologize. That was for the ladies. That was my sexy voice, my sexy look. If you knew how many women have fallen for that beautiful ballad right there. Well, none. The answer is none. Not from me, anyways. I'm sure Smokey and the boys probably had a lot of ladies off of that, but I haven't. I haven't been so lucky. I got sunshine on a cloudy day. Let me see if it works on her. My girl, my girl. I don't need no loving. No, they're fighting. These two over here fighting. Two young lovers in New York yelling at each other. They're fighting. Ooh. Little. I don't want to get no fist fights on here. Guys, we're on my block. This is Hadestown. Hadestown is one of the #1 shows in all of New York. It's right here. Talking about my girl. My girl. Guys, when the show is over, if you want to see someone, you probably saw my show last week when I had the marvelous Miss Mizell on my show. Her name is Rachel Brosnahan. They'll come out this door right here. You go to this show, you like the star, whoever it is, he's coming out that door. You go to this show, he's coming out. Just a month ago, it was Daniel Craig from 007, James Bond. He was here for a long time. Now it's Tom Stoppard. Who the hell is that? Patrick Marber. I don't know him. I do know one thing. Guys, if you're a cop in New York, you want to put your badge and stuff on the desk. Put your badge there and hopefully they won't rob you. Hopefully someone sees the badge and they keep it moving. I've even got the month of May. I best you'd say, she's looking at me, what could make me feel this way? No, I lost her. My girl. Talking about, hey girl, my girl. Nope. Nope. I gotta go back to the drawing board. I should take a shower. That's what I need to do, take a shower. Maybe that would have changed the outcome on some of these. We're like ships that passed in the night. Here I go. I've even got the month of May, my girl. Nope, no. Talking about, my girl, my girl. No, hey, what's poppin'? What's poppin', son? What's the deal? What's the deal? Welcome to New York. Welcome to New York. One time I said to someone, welcome to New York. They go, I live here, asshole. I go, yeah, I could tell. I could tell. I didn't hear your greeting. If you would have gave me the greeting first, I would have known that you are truly from New York. The tour's not done. I know you think it's done. You're like, Bob, you took us, you showed us all kinds of naked women. Got into fist fights in Times Square. You gave us these wonderful stories of celebrities. You met people in Times Square. You ran into friends from the neighborhood. The tour has to be over. No, it's not. Because now we're in Hell's Kitchen. This is my shit right here. This is my shit. Hey, girl. Can I have your phone number? No. No, I gotta give it up. I gotta give it up. I'll start asking guys. Excuse me, sir. What's your... Guys, this right here is my fire department. Engine 4, ladder 54, battalion. This fire department, guys, on 9/11, 15 very brave souls jumped on that truck, came out those doors, went up here 1 block and turned left down 49th. They traveled that to 12th Avenue, and then they turned left again. They went all the way to the World Trade Center. Not one returned. We lost that entire fire department on 9/11. It was horrific and horrible. I gave a sign. It had Superman, Spider-Man, and Batman asking, it was a picture, asking firemen for an autograph. They hung it there for like 3 years. They hung a Boogie Bob portrait there for like 3 years. All right, we're not done with the tour. We got a whole lot of things going on. Right here is the Q nightclub. This is the newest club in the neighborhood. This is a gay club. And now I'm straight, but I know every single person in there. Because I party there 7 days a week with men and have drinks and sex. So, well, that's crazy. I lied about that. But that is the Q Club. And we've had a serial killer kill 3 people in this neighborhood. And then the police found out that they were all linked back to this club. Turns out that the men doing the killing would meet someone inside, either put fentanyl or a drug in a cigarette and have them smoke the cigarette or joint, or put it in their drink. Once they became incapacitated, they'd get them an Uber. They would come outside and they would have the person completely out of it. They would then take all of their money out of their phone, Cash App, PayPal, all of them. Take it out, and they would leave the dead bodies. I mean, three wonderful human beings killed, all linked in one way or another, allegedly. You have to say that on the news, to this club, the Q Club. All right, let's keep it moving. We're not done yet, guys. This is 8th Avenue. Here's some emotional support dogs. This is 8th Avenue. This was one of the most notorious avenues in all of New York. This is where you would see movies like Drugstore Cowboy, Midnight Cowboy, Taxi Driver, because the prostitution, the drugs, the pimps, the hoes, all right here on 8th Avenue. But we're not done. This is the Westies. This is the home of the most notorious gang. Even the mafia would not come in here. It was the Irish Westies. I'm trying to get through here. And it was run by Jimmy Coonan and Mickey Featherstone. All of these places were Irish bars. The Irish settled here. The Hudson River's right down there. Hey, girlfriend, how are you? Hi. And the Irish bars, all the Irishmen would settle in these neighborhoods, and all of these became Irish bars, and they would kill you, and they would put your balls in a jar behind the bar. Hey, O'Leary, have you seen O'Malley? No, but his balls are in this jar. And they became the most notorious killing. This was the murder capital of the world for a long time, certainly in America. And they would kill anyone without regard. There was no other people. Puerto Ricans were trying to creep through here, but it was mostly Irish for a century. Anyway, sometime around the early 1900s, maybe late 1800s, a sergeant, they used to travel the neighborhoods with one cop. They started doing two cops in this neighborhood because it was so violent and bad. And one time a sergeant, let's call him O'Reilly. O'Reilly says, "O'Malley, I want you and Houlihan to police 9th Avenue." And one of the guys said, "I'm not going in there. It's hotter than Hell's Kitchen." The name was picked up by the Post or one of the papers, and the name Hell's Kitchen stuck. Guys, this is the Belvedere. It's a very famous hotel. I think when you used to watch shows like Sally Jesse or one of those shows, Montel Jordan, they say guests will stay at the Belvedere Hotel. We're not done. We're still going. This is the birthplace of Sylvester Stallone, of Tony Orlando, of Lisa from the Cult Champ. It is a very historic neighborhood. Alicia Keys, the artist of the millennium. She's not the artist of the decade or the artist of the year. She's the artist of the millennium. Went to school right here, Public 17. It's Midtown West School, PS 212. I have her yearbook. Why? Because my ex-wife went to school with her. This is the School of Performing Arts. This is a very, very prestigious school right here in Hell's Kitchen. Alicia Keys went to school here. She grew up down the block on 43rd Street. That's facts. You like the Three Stooges? Well, the Three Stooges were Jewish. They went to synagogue right behind the church, on the other, like behind this building. Their synagogue was here. It's a very, very historic neighborhood. Groucho Marx, Jack Benny, Henny Youngman, Ricardo Montalban was an altar boy at the church right down the block. Famous YouTuber, one of the biggest YouTubers that you've never heard of, Boogie Bob, lived here for 35 years. Bruce Willis was a bartender in this neighborhood, and he got a little TV show called Moonlighting. Once he got the show Moonlighting, he got his first major motion picture, which was a movie called Die Hard. And Bruce Willis became one of the biggest actors in the history of film. I love Bruce Willis, but I can't watch his last 30 movies. They're all the same. Retired CIA agent Jim Rockhard comes out of retirement to stop the world from... How many times can this guy come out of retirement? Now Bruce Willis, unfortunately, is fighting dementia. As I have prayed for him many times. I can tell you on a personal note, he's a friend. He's a nice person. Really down-to-earth, good person. Even at the height of his career, when he was the biggest star in the world, getting 20 million a film, he was just as kind and nice as anyone. No ego at all. He wears Levi 501s. White t-shirts. He had an alter ego where he became Bruno. Bruno was a harmonica playing blues singer. He had a band. It was actually very, very good. I've seen him perform about 10 times. I was actually in a movie right here. The movie was called Die Hard with a Vengeance. Bruce Willis and Samuel Jackson filmed right here in this neighborhood. About 4 days of their scenes going up and down 9th Avenue. You can see my elbow. If you look hard enough, you can catch my elbow. This is it, folks. Every year, except for the pandemic, we have the 9th Avenue Food Festival. It is the biggest food festival in New York. It'll be on May 20th. Saturday, May 20th and Sunday, May 21st. This is 4 blocks, 4 lanes wide. It goes all the way from 57th all the way down past 42nd. The biggest food festival in New York City, and I live right there. So when you walk out my door, there will be 200,000 or 300,000 people on my block. It's insane. I get the sausage and peppers and onions on a hero every year. I will be getting it this year as well. Remember what I said about this, stay out of the screen, folks. Don't walk across here. This guy's gonna drive by and break your ankles. This guy doing 140 is gonna drive by and snap your kneecap with that bicycle. Watch where you're walking, bro. People get here, they get this false sense that, oh, the cars are way over there, 10 feet. I don't need to worry till I get 10 feet. So you step out right here and hello, boom. These are just bicycles. It's the motor scooters, the mopeds, or the guys going the wrong direction like this moron that get you. I can't tell you how many people I've held their hand on the sidewalk while they cry waiting for the ambulance. So the worst thing in New York is the bikes, the scooters, or the mopeds that'll break your legs. So please be careful when you come here. Also, guys, there's no reason to park across the thing. Look at this douche. You don't need to park, dude. You don't need to park on the crosswalk. You know you're not supposed to. Hey guys, did you have fun? I'm going to give you 15 seconds to hit the like button. 15 seconds. I'm going to do the Jeopardy theme song. If you're too cheap to hit the like button, it's free. Do 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 do. Thank you for tuning in. Please be kind and loving to each other. Please do not get in fist fights with Iron Man. That was a bad look on my part. Sugar Bay, thank you. Irwin, God bless you. Thank you guys. Treaton, I love you. L's here. If I knew L was here, I would have definitely combed my hair. I'm gonna say hi to every single person before I get out of here. Guys, this turns into a parking lot. It's horrible. Rev, thank you, brother. I appreciate you so much. Why did no one, Rev, why didn't you tell me that Irwin was here today? Joe Hernandez, God bless you. Tammany, I love you. Toilet Press Salesman, the greatest of all time. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm going to say goodbye to 10 more people. That's it. If you would like, Arjan, I hope that you're feeling well. God bless you. Our friend RJ. Marie's here. Hi, Marie. Thank you for coming by. Dutchman. There's a legend right there. Dutchman's in the house. Mighty Bull. Boom, boom, zoom, zoom. The bull's in the room. I just sent Mighty Bull a bull that I found. I'm on the bull hunt. Thomas Chino. Thank you, Thomas Chino. Thank you so much. Treaton, I love you. I appreciate you so much. Joe Hernandez, I like you and appreciate you so much. I got 4 more names. I'm rattling off 4 more names. That's it. Treaton's praying for Arjan and RJ. Arjan and RJ. Catfishing! Where the hell have you been? I'm starting to think Catfishing is watching another channel behind my back. I ain't seen Catfishing in here in a week or 2. Rev, God bless you. Hey, miss, can I get your number, your phone number? Can I please have your... No? Rob H is in the house. I got 2 more goodbyes. I'm not repeating names. It's got to be a new name. I got 2 more people who have not said goodbye yet. I'm going to stand here all night if I have to. 2 people that I have not said goodbye to. Show yourself immediately, please. The next 2 people that show themselves are getting a free iPad. A brand new free iPad. Do, 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 do. I only need 2 more names before I can go in and eat my sandwich. Are you really going to be a selfish bastard and not let me go eat my sandwich? Okay, free blowjob to the next 2 people. Next 2 people. Sugar Bay. I'm going to throw Sugar Bay in there. Because Sugar Bay, I know I saw you already, but I don't think I officially said goodbye to you. God bless you, Sugar Bay. I need 1 more person. Glenn! Glenn, you're getting a free blowjob, Glenn. Right now. Glenn, thank you so much. Everybody, I love you all. I ask you to please be kind and loving to each other. Be good to yourself. Make sure that you subscribe, like, the whole 9 yards. Thank you, everybody. God bless. Glenn, for the win. Somebody get Glenn a free blowjob right now, immediately.